Round 1 in the Western Conference begins. The Kings have heard the doubters. As the 7th seed, they face a daunting battle ahead. Will they be able to dictate the first chapter of the series against the New Orleans Pelicans? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game 1. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Missing a valued contributor, that could be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Now Sacramento starting 5. The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Ellis is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And for New Orleans, in the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Williamson out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the 5 spot.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
DeRozan kicks to Sabonis. Murray, the pass to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. Zion Williamson crafts the miss. Pass to McCollum. It's not going to go for him. Here's Ellis. About 1 minute into the first quarter. From outside the arc. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Willie Green had a few moments to share with me. And when I asked him about the challenges his team will face going up against DeMar DeRozan, coach said, it doesn't matter what kind of defense you throw at him. DeMar is so good getting to his comfort zones and knocking down shots. What people don't realize is how good of a playmaker he is. They have a tall task to slow him down.
Okay, David, much appreciated. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. McCollum, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Pass to Messi. Here's Williamson. Rebounded by Ellis. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Out to DeRozan. Murray with it. Shoots the 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Pass to Messi. Here's Murray. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
That's just all Zion. Once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Now here's LaVine. To the inside. And finished off by DeRozan.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Here's Murray. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Trey hits the three-point bomb.
Murray works extremely hard on his game and has put in a lot of time trying to become one of the more consistent players from long range.
Here's DeRozan driving inside. Lays it up off the glass. DeRozan's got his second bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's McCollum. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to LaVine.
It's the fearless nature of Levine's game that is so fun to watch. It is impressive watching him get in the paint and get calls.
Sacramento shooting their first shots from a free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Players with this type of athleticism as Zach LaVine, historically, they keep people watching on TV and they keep people in the crowd. Why? Because you never know what you're going to see from them.
Good on the second free throw. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And so it's New Orleans with it. They trail by 1. Murray kicks to Williamson. Ellis against Murray. They set the pick. Oh, good on the triple. The Kings have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. There's Levine, and that one hits back iron. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's McCollum on the wing. He's guarded by Ellis.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
Pass to Sabonis. Over McCollum. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Ellis.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Murray outside. Williamson right side. Murray against Ellis. Murray, no good. Kings leading now by 3. DeRozan for 3. Offensive rebound. Sabonis' screen on Murray. Ellis the pass to Sabonis. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Pass to Williamson. Williamson double team. Just 5 to shoot. McCollum. Can they get it? And he goes in for the dunk.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Always a consistent scorer, but DeRozan's work on his J has made him a perennial all-star.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to talk to his guys.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
So for the Pelicans, Herbert Jones comes in for Trey Murphy. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Murphy. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Sacramento. Monk comes in for Ellis. Now Alvarado. Pass to Misi. And here is Williamson. Pocket 6. stolen by Murray. And now the Kings fast break. Here's DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. DeRozan's got 8 points.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Pass to Messi. Now here's Williamson. Williamson double team. Jones for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And every year, Williamson seems to take another leap as a distributor. Great pass on that.
Murray outside. Monk gets to DeRozan. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 10.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
McCollum with the ball. Still without a basket. Pass to Messi. Back to McCollum. New Orleans moving it around. Williamson, the pass to McCollum. 4 on the clock. The shot from the low post is good.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Kings have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Now, here's Monk. To the middle. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does.
I like the leadership DeMar DeRozan provides for his team. He's a steady veteran presence out there on that floor. He can motivate his guys even in really tough moments.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that free throw good from DeRozan.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
Olynyk is checked in for New Orleans. Trey Murphy comes in for Zion Williamson. And then for Sacramento, Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Lyle subbed in for Murray.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And Joe Olynyk. McCollum outside. Olynyk, a screen on Levine. McCollum, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Levine dishes to DeRozan. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. 1:36 left here in the opening quarter. Screen by Olynyk. Jones for 3. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Monk outside. Fires from 18. Alvarado grabs the board. Pelicans trail by 4. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. And again, no good by New Orleans.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And here is Lyons. He has yet to score. And they double up DeRozan. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And to put things simply, this has not been his day.
Here's Alvarado. DeRozan defending. Olynyk, a screen on Lyles. And the basket by Jones. Sacramento's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Outside DeRozan. Off with the layup. McCollum looking it over. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Kings on top. They lead by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And for the Kings, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Especially on the road, you want to come in aggressive. Let everyone in this arena know that you are here to play.
And so here's Sacramento on the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. You've got Malik Monk. Sabonis is out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Carter. And it's LaRavia in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Monk. No scoring in this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Boy, Sabonis just executes at such a high level.
Master Olynyk lets the 3 fly. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Kings. They lead by 4. Here's LaRavia. Here's Lyles. Drills the three-pointer. Lyles got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Back to Alvarado. Pass to Jones. There's a good screen. And the layup falls. Jones has got 7 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's LaRavia. And here's Carter. Offside Sabonis. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Monk for 3. He doesn't hit that one. Pelicans trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Alvarado. He's looking for Olynyk and finds him. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Good on the triple.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's LaRavia. Outside Sabonis. Pass to LaRavia. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. Down low. Here's Jones. No good. That would have tied it.
That's a miss you can live with. He did what he could to get something close to the basket.
LaRavia passes to Monk. Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. Inside. Out to Carter. Over Alvarado. Carter outside. Lyles sets a screen for Carter. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Pelicans trail. Pass to Alvarado. Now, here's Olynyk. Still yet to score.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Now, Sabonis. Monk outside. Again, the miss by the Kings. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Master Olynyk. Fires the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here is Carter. Here's LaRavia. Monk outside. Screen by Sabonis. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Monk's got his first basket of the night.
And you see the improvement in that mid-range game by Monk. He really wants to be a knockdown threat from all 3 levels on the floor.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Kings making a change here. Here's Williamson. Williamson double teamed. Murray kicks to McCullough. Second chance effort. Out that one. And the Kings lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Williamson.
I'll tell you, Zion can do that all night. Terrific offensive rebound.
Now here's DeRozan. 12 points for him. Murray against Ellis. Just 3 to shoot. Goes up the baseline. Rebounded by McCollum.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Murray against Ellis. Here's Olynyk. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. DeRozan's shot is off. Now McCollum. Murray with it. Pass to Williamson. From the arc. Cranes the three-pointer. He's got 6.
You see the playmaking ability of Williamson there. Great pass to set up his teammate.
The Kings trailing. And here's DeRozan. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
And here's McCollum for 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Monk, the pass to Levine. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
What is going on right now?
And the Pelicans making a change here. Jones has checked in. And a change for Sacramento. Valanciunas has checked in. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Murray down low. He's guarded by Ellis. Murray, no good. Sacramento's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Williamson against DeRozan. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Valanciunas has got the game tied up here for Sacramento. New Orleans has gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. McCollum outside. New Orleans moving the ball around. Jones kicks to Williamson. A three-pointer off the mark. Kings shooting with 42% accuracy in the second quarter. DeRozan. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
McCollum outside. Over Monk. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Kings shooting under 40% all in all for the game. DeRozan against McCollum. DeRozan's shot is off.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Murray with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Olynyk has the open look. Nails the wide open jump shot. Olynyk's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pelicans. Here's Sacramento. Ellis outside. Pass to Monk. Back to Ellis. A shot. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 5th rebound in this one. McCollum right side. Now here's Olynyk. Now Williamson. Guarded by Levine. And it's Williamson missing.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
To the inside. Here's DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
As pure of a scorer as you will find in this league, DeRozan finds way to just score points night in, night out.
Now here's Williamson. Olynyk the pass to McCollum. Williamson outside. Jones looking for an opening. 5 on the clock. Murray, no good. Sacramento's gotten into trouble with the through ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Rose finds Levine. Now here's DeRozan. 16 points for him. And yet that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Both free throws good from DeRozan. Seven seconds left in the first half. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. DeRozan's got 20 points.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for the King. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And thank you for joining us. 2 quarters in the books and a Game 1 deficit for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Chucking up all those threes is clearly not working for them. They need to balance their attack.
Yeah, you want to put your players in a position to succeed, and I don't see that in the first half.
Looking at the scenario for the New Orleans Pelicans. Guys, how important is the first game of the series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Sacramento leading by 4. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Trey Murphy is out there with Williamson. And it's Messi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And the shot is good.
Playing to his strengths, Sabonis goes to work inside.
Here's Murray. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Williamson. Five to shoot. Fires the three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Ellis gets to DeRozan. For the three. That's good. And it's LaVine with the assist. And now a 9-point Kings lead.
You could see his confidence on that shot. DeMar DeRozan catches it, fires it without a pause.
Pass to McCollum. There's the drive. And McCollum with the slam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I love watching DeMar DeRozan attract contact on the way up. He's just fearless getting through that contact.
DeMar DeRozan at the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow our coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
DeMar DeRozan hits them both. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pelicans trail by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Offensive rebound. And he uses the glass on the layup. McCollum's got 4 points in the quarter.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
Those finds DeRozan. To the hoop. And finished off by DeRozan.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, he liked the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, he'll take it.
McCollum, no good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
There's LaVine. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. McCollum passes to Murray. Here's Messi. McCollum outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Zach LaVine.
Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times. A valuable piece for this team.
The first free throw is good. And so McCollum nails both of them. And so LaVine will bring it up now for the Sacramento Kings. Outside DeRozan. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. LaVine can't hit.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
McCollum, that's in there. Murray with the assist. McCollum's got 8 here in the quarter.
Murray is capable of getting double-digit assists anytime he's on the floor because he is an unselfish point guard.
On the wing, Levine. He's guarded by McCollum. For 3, Murray hits it from three-point range.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Murray looking around. And stolen by Murray. And now Sacramento on the break. Spins. Spun in there. Great move. Levine's got the lead up to 10 now for Sacramento.
Just absolutely electric in the open floor. Levine with the bucket.
Pass to Murray. Jacks up a 3. And again, no good by New Orleans.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now here's Murray. Following the miss by DeRozan.
There's that athleticism we talk about with Murray. A point guard with major bounce.
Murray against Ellis. Pass to DeRozan. He can't hit that shot. Pelicans trail by 8. Murray outside. Now here's McCollum. Williamson outside. There's the screen. Over Levine. And it's Williamson missing.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Ellis against Murray. Ellis dishes to Levine. Murray looking around. This one for 3. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's McCollum. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Zach Levine.
And I love how active McCollum is. Superb at drawing contact on the way up.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Jones checked in for DeJounte Murray. And a change for the Kings. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Ellis. And so McCollum nails both of them.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in an attack mode. Great adjustment.
Bean passes to DeRozan. Pelicans with the rebound. Nisi's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jones finds McCollum. Now here's Williamson. Monk defending. And it's Williamson missing. Sacramento leading by 6. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Levine. Monk outside. Over Williamson. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Monk's got his second bucket of the game to go. New Orleans gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Messi. Pass to McCollum. To the middle. Messi's shot is good. Messi's got 6 points.
Well, with his ability to both score and facilitate, McCollum really fits the combo guard label.
Outside, Sabonis. To Monk. Jones against DeRozan. Good D by Jones. Pelicans trail by 6. Williamson left side. Here's Messi. Defended by Sabonis. McCollum left side. Good on the shot. McCollum's got 12 points in just the second half.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Monk outside. DeRozan in the corner. They set the pick, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Let me tell you, DeMar DeRozan is one of the best at manipulating defense. That's why he gets to the line at such a ridiculous clip.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Olynyk, he's checked in for New Orleans. Jose Alvarado comes in for C.J. McCollum. Sacramento also making some changes. Trey Lyles comes in for Keegan Murray, and Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Levine. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line in this half.
Pass to Olynyk. There's the triple. Monk grabs the board.
2 minutes remaining.
And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. They've led by as much as 10. Fultz the pass to Lyles. Here's DeRozan. Lays it up and banks it in. DeRozan's got 31.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
There's the pick. Beyond the arc. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Pelicans trail by 8. 1:15 left in the third. Here's Williamson. And Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 16th rebound on the night. Puts it up from 17. Hits the front of the rim and out. New Orleans has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And the basket by Alvarado.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Now Fultz. Still scoreless. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Puts up a deep three. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Inside. And the dunk by Williamson.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Sion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Outside DeRozan. Tries it from the top of the key. No good on that one.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. Pelicans trail by 3 on the court for Sacramento. We've got Trey Lyles, Malik Monk out there with Ellis. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Valanciunas in at the center. And McCollum with the slam.
And he may not be the biggest or strongest guy in the league, but McCollum's got ball skills other guys can only dream of.
Now here's Ellis. Outside, LaVine. Takes the 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
A springing athlete, everybody knows about LaVine and his bounce. He's just hard to check. And look, he was fouled right there.
Reset.
And he's good on the first of 3.
And you talk about the impressive resume of Zach LaVine. Multiple All-Star appearances, multiple dunk contest victories. This is a very talented wing player.
He hits the second from the line. He makes all 3. Pelicans trail by 4. Pass to Olynyk. From past the arc. Monk grabs the board. And for Sacramento, they're shooting under 40% all in all for the game. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. LaVine for 3. Good on the three-point shot. And the Kings lead by 7.
And this is why LaVine takes so many threes. Even from way downtown, he is a knockdown threat.
McCollum, no good. And so here's Sacramento. They've led by as much as 10. Down low. And Valanciunas kicks to Monk. Pass to LaVine. Fires from deep. Kicks it out to Ellis. Shot clock at 5. Valanciunas with a screen on Murray. Ellis can't get it to go.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Outside, Jones. Olynyk sets a screen for Jones. Second shot opportunity. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from LaVine. Kings leading now by 7. The 17-footer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. LaVine's got 8 points in the quarter.
An elite scorer, LaVine is terrific at understanding when to pull up just like that.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Pass to McCollum. Over Monk. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 21 in the game.
And he's capable of turning it up on offense. When McCollum catches fire, this is a guy that can get uber aggressive.
Here's LaVine. Again, LaVine missing. Pelicans trail by 7. Outside, Jones. It's Olynyk atop the key. Here's McCollum. It's good from about 19 feet. He's got 23. And so Ellis will bring it up for the King. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Outside, LaVine. Files a screen on Jones. LaVine's shot is off. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. The 8-footer. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Sacramento leading by 5. And he converts the layup.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Ellis can't get it to go. The Pelicans have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, or of 9. And the basket by McCollum.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Kings have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Timeout, Kings. Sacramento making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Keegan Murray comes in for Zach LaVine. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Ellis. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for the team. He likes the effort. He likes the play. He said, look, we're rolling now, guys. Let's get that momentum and keep it. And let's make the most of it to win this series. See if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Monk. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Sabonis inside.
The lefties are funky, just a little bit tricky. Sabonis around that hoop is a tough man to stop.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pelicans.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
And the first one drops.
Sabonis is the type of big that every team wants. Athletic, facilitates, great screener, and he finishes around the rim. He does so much.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Williamson against Wyatt. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Monk. Pass to DeRozan. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside, Jones. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. To take the lead. It's hauled in by Lyles. Sacramento's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Lyles hits a screen for Monk. No good from outside. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 10-1 run. There's a screen. Alvarado with it. Lets it go with a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now it's a 3-point New Orleans lead. Here's Monk.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside DeRozan. Doesn't go that time.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Alvarado passes to Jones. Launches a 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. DeRozan in the corner. Tapped him up. By Wide open look here for Murray. They get it again. Pass to Monk. Here's Sabonis. Murray outside. Monk for three. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. New Orleans making some changes here. McCollum's checked in for Jones, and it's DeJounte Murray in for Jose Alvarado. Sacramento also making some changes. Zach LaVine's checked in for Trey Lyles, and it's Ellis in for Monk. Murray against Ellis, and the dunk by Williamson. Great game for him, double-double up. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
This is why they go to Zion. His teammates trusting in his ability to get the job done.
Now here's Murray. Bean passes to DeRozan. An easy 2 points on the layup. DeRozan's got it all tied up now for the Kings.
We've seen him do this before. DeMar DeRozan, we are accustomed to watching him take and make huge shots.
Here's McCollum. Takes a three. They get the rebound. Here's Messi. The layup off target. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Into the lane. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
There are guys that can take that shot, and there are guys that can make that shot. DeRozan loves having the ball in these big moments because he understands how to deliver.
McCollum, no good. Kings shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. Offense not doing their best work of late. Murray, the pass to DeRozan. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth. McCollum against LaVine. Over McCollum. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And now a 4-point Kings lead. LaVine against McCollum. 3-pointer. Again, McCollum missing.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by New Orleans. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Here's McCollum. Misses the layup. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
And timeout called by Willie Green. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Well, he's not the tallest guy on the roster, but man, can he hold his rock.
And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Nails the trade. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
They grab their own miss. Fades and shoots. It's in!
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
And so it's Sacramento who scrape by with the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, we know this team has offensive options, but it looks like there's great confidence defensively now.
Yeah, we have to be. That's what we got to do. If we play defense, we know we can score the basketball whenever we want. We just got to get stopped.
Very impressive, DeMar. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, DeMar DeRozan.
Johnny, pull up with the mob, real, grinding from the bottom. My hands ain't